conveniently starting to lag, aren't I? Can't access my drum right now because I'm lagging, aren't I? Yep, game broke. As always. Yep. There it is. Fucking hell, behavior, you are pathetic. Either that was a misclick or they're an idiot. Don't know which. Don't care. That should have scanned them, but it didn't, because you would have heard the click. I swung there. Swung earlier than that. And they just didn't get pinned. Now they have. Fucking hell. Go speed up. There we go. Now it gives it. Fucking hell. As usual, despite the fact I hit them before they go out, for some reason, it's so safe, you can be knocked down in there and not be under threat. Keep in mind, that was them moving 5% slower, right? And me moving 5% faster. Because that's what this fucking perk does, yeah? They get hindered by 5%. Did it look any slower to you? I'm sure it fucking didn't. One of those end survivors didn't have fucking hope. It doesn't make any sense why they weren't slowed down. The only one that should have been sped up was the one that I didn't hit, right? Meaning it doesn't even come into the fucking equation. So, why weren't they slowed down? I don't see hope. Do you? You know what that means? They were moving faster than they should have been. Because I was moving 10% quicker, right? They're 5% slower, I'm 5% faster. That is basically me just moving at 10% faster, right? How didn't I catch up? Go on, explain to me how in the flying fuck that makes any sense. Right? Because it doesn't. It literally makes none. If you think about it, with actual brain cells, right? And you want me to believe, right, that people are excited for the 10-year anniversary of this shit. Fuck off. Genuinely, fuck off. If you're genuinely excited, well done, I guess. You know, there's nothing really I could say to that other than you have very terrible fucking standards to be excited about, right? The more and more I play this game at this point in time, or watch, or listen, or hear, the more I fucking hate it. Because there is no reason for it to have gotten this far. Genuinely. There's no reason. The only reason it's got this far is licenses. Don't get it twisted. Original characters, like Skull Merchant here, they're not bad. Model-wise, they look good. Lore-wise, they're pretty iffy. Perk-wise, they're... well, you shouldn't have 3 perks, but whatever. You shouldn't have 4 or any of this crap. Well, if you are going to do this shit, Killer should have 16. Or at least 8 per match. Instead of, you know, having a quarter of the power that they should have. Because this just makes it so every single survivor is the exact same strength as the killer. That's not a 1v4. That's not how ASIMs are meant to work. It's meant to be 4 weaker, which then get the strength of working together, which then compares to the 1. That's not what that was. That's not what this is. At all. And I'm fucking tired of pretending I'm happy about it. Straight up. It's either behavior is sucking your dick or you're sucking theirs. Because I'm gonna be very fucking blunt with you and just be actually rude right now with this. Okay? This is gonna come off as very rude. I'm not even gonna pretend it's not. This is gonna come off as exceptionally fucking rude. But if you're gonna say that this game is in the best state it's ever in, when it's not, at all, right? It was better prior, during Dredge, for fuck's sake. The game balance was better. How do I know this? I played then. I recorded some games then. I have some clips of then. Right? And in them, you could play characters like Dredge, who is shit, and still win. You could play characters like Ghostface, and still win. Can't now. You genuinely can't. So for you to say that this game is in the best state it's ever been, you're a fucking liar or a hypocrite. Okay? You specifically defending behavior right now doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Because let me get this straight. You're going to... I need to breathe before I just scream in anger. You're going to compliment and give positive feedback to behavior and Dead by Daylight when on their stream, when you came up with an idea, a solution to a problem that they had, instead of them accepting the help, they instead, for some fucking reason, decided to keep fucking about, failing, and then cancelling the stream. They said no to your face to an idea that would fix the solution, to fix the problem, right? You gave them a solution, you gave them the solution, and they didn't take it. And you're going to compliment and talk positive about this game and this company. What type of head are they giving you that you are that willing to have people say no to your actual solution to a problem, right? And still talk good about the game when it is in its honestly probably worst state it's ever been in as killer, which is the most important side at this point. Oh, no it's not, there's 4 survivors. Yeah, there's 4 dickwads out there that need hand-holding, is there? Is that what you're gonna balance for? That's what you're gonna balance for, is it? That's genuinely why, no joke here, I've been playing a Roblox game more than this fucking shit. A Roblox game, motherfucker. A Roblox. Do I need to repeat that for you? A Roblox game has better balancing than this. Right? Once you have understood the game, right, you basically actually have a ton of fun, right? Because everything so far in that game has counterplay. It does. Every single bit. This shit doesn't. Not only that, but I can actually point out something in that game as to why I lost, or why this person is currently ahead of me, and all that shit. I can actually point out to something. Stamina management. Right? For example, that's one of the biggest ones. Or maybe they just understand timing better than me. That's somewhat fair. Or they're just running the map better than me. That's it. Right? In this, again, I cannot see a single fucking reason here as to why I couldn't catch that Elodie, I believe it was. Why I couldn't catch... No, I think it was Meg. No, it doesn't fucking matter. Why I couldn't catch them. I was 5% faster, they were 5% slower. In English terms, I'm basically just 10% faster, right? So, if that's the case, I should have caught up to them there. Unless they had hope, which is a 7% speed boost, right? Which would then only mean they're hindered by only 3%. No, 2... Math. They're only sped up by 2%. Which I would still should be able to catch up if I'm still 3% more added on to the 15, right? If I'm now 18% faster, right? I should still catch up to them. I didn't catch up to them. Where's hope? Where's anything to do with passive speed increase there? There isn't. So, straight up, how did they get out? Go on. Fucking explain it to me, behavior. Go on. Have Matthew Cote play fucking killer on stream again. Do it. This is a genuine fucking dare. Okay, this is an actual challenge. Have him play it again. Have him play Skull Merchant. Have him play Hag again. Let's really entice his PTSD, shall we? Show him just how shit, once again, the game balances. Go on. I know you won't, though. I know you won't, though. Because you literally talk shit all of the fucking time when you're doing that stream. As if you know what the fuck you're on about. Go on. Explain to me. If you know what you're on about, if you know what this game is fucking doing, explain to me right now why that fucking survivor got out while I was 10% faster. And I'm going to classify that as 10% faster because I'm 5% faster, they're 5% slower. That difference is 10%, right? Tell me, why didn't I catch up? Go on. Explain to me why. Because if your game works as it's fucking meant to, I'd have caught up there. But I didn't. Weird that.